channel. This is your girl Empress Charm, and today we're going to talk about a topic that I've experienced personally, and I know many could share my experience as well. It's we're talking about being 30 plus or 30 and over and lonely. Society have us and social media have us sometimes envying others for their life, their seemingly perfect life, and their wonderful families, and they all have their life all together and everything seems perfect. And we're like, okay, I want that. And it's not, there's nothing wrong with desiring or aspiring to have nice things, a nice family, and the whole works. But my take on this that I wanted to share, it's been a burden on my heart. I really wanted to talk about is where we are pressured, especially women, are pressured once they reach approaching the year 30 years old. They're like, oh, no kids, no husband, and we sometimes get really lonely. In reality, we sometimes get really lonely when we're 30. But I am here today to tell you about my experience and hopefully it inspires some, and that you at the end of this video you understand your purpose, and that this is probably just not your season, and it's fine. So the norms of society is that a woman is expected to have kids, raise a family, and get married, and the whole works. As a Christian, my belief is that in order to have kids and all that, you should have kids in wedlock. That's my personal belief. However, for society, it can be super stressful, and even among our peers, there's sometimes peer pressure where we think that, okay, all my friends are getting married. What happened to me? Why am I not getting married? Why am I not finding the right person? Where is my Mr. Right? Where is my Boaz? I need my Boaz. I need to meet my Boaz soon. But, I I've been through that. Now I'm married, yes, and I have kids, but I too was once lonely. I was in a relationship where we probably would have led to marriage if the Lord permits, but that was all peer pressure. And I can tell you, when you're approaching 30 as a woman, most times we feel like, oh, our world is ending, our biological clock is ticking. And I personally did set a goal when I was younger that I hope to have my first child before I'm 30 years old, or by I'm 30 years old. And I was like adamant, that's what I want. And so when you want something so much, you get so caught up in that you're just willing to pray. For those who are religious, will pray and ask God to lead us to that person. Sometimes you'll even find yourself praying that this person that you meet, so everyone you see, you're like, I wonder if he's my husband. I wonder if he's my spouse. I wonder if this, and every conversation you have, you're hoping that it will steer somewhat towards that. And it's really easy. It's natural. It's a natural feeling, I think, as Maslow, the theorist, behavior theorist says, Abraham Maslow, that that's one of the need. We need to be loved, and we need to feel belonged and appreciated and all of that. But at what expense? Are we going to, because we're approaching 30, allow society to pressure us into getting something that is not really what is for you? It's not really what the Lord wants for you. So my take on this is, first, we establish the norms. We know what society expects of us. But I'm here to tell you, just do what is expected. Find your true purpose. I want you to focus on your true purpose. Now, when I was away, I lived abroad for 3 years, almost 3 years. And that's when I discovered myself. I immersed in the culture of where I was living, you wouldn't have guessed or even thought that I was single, because I lived a life even on social media that I'm involved. And I was not lonely. I was not in a position where I was thinking of, oh Lord, I need to get married, as I was when I was back home, and the preparation, I'm in church and everyone's getting married, and they see you dating someone and they expect you all to go and get married right away because, you know. But I did not feel that way until about the last few months of being in the country I was living in. And for most of you know, that was Japan. And I was there, and I went to church. I was in every drum beat. I was there. I took part in all the festivities. I volunteered. We hand out pamphlet in church, and I was involved. And that's my advice to you: get involved, get engaged in activities that thrills you, that you enjoy. Travel, get to know the world. Because one of my other dream was that I wanted to ensure that I travel as much as I can. I lived by myself before I move in with someone. Of course, after being married, I wanted to experience all of that before I settled down into a fully committed relationship, because I was not intent on being a statistic with a statistic of divorce. So again, as I say, just enjoy. Like and subscribe. Comment below your thoughts, your experience, your testimony of. I like to hear good stories. I like happy ending, and my whole desire is that for us to all be happy, to be a better person than I was yesterday. That's my goal each day. Be a better person than I was yesterday. And if you can't love yourself, as Whitney Houston's, the famous late Whitney Houston says, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. You have to first love yourself before you can love anyone else. So in the meantime, while you're 30 and you're feeling lonely, especially now during the pandemic, go outside. You'll meet someone eventually, but don't let that be your primary goal. Go have fun. Let that be your primary goal. Have nice, healthy, clean fun. Enjoy. Go visit somewhere you've never visited before if you have the opportunity. Explore your country. Explore other places in your community that you've never done before. Do some volunteer work. Enjoy. Join a church that you know that share your beliefs, and trust that the Lord will lead you where He will, because not everything that glitters is gold, and every relationship have its challenges, and you'll experience, it won't be all smooth sailing, and sometimes to meet the right person, you go through several trials and heartaches, and that's all the norm, because people think that, yes, have a child and get married. And I've seen where people they actually just go out of the way, have a child just to ensure that just that they don't pass the age that is expected of them. And the last research show here in America that more women are having kids in their 30s. And as I said, that's fine. The most important thing is that your child is healthy and you're healthy enough to take care of that child and your family. So if it's your desire to have kids, that's fine. If you don't want to have kids, that's also fine. Do not feel pressured by society. And one of the things I did when I was feeling lonely was I took a break off social media, because people will post their happy lives, and sometimes they're miserable, sometimes it's not all that you see. And we don't really post our trials, our challenges, unless we're sharing a testimony. But I would like to advise you, enjoy your life, live your best life while you're supposedly single and lonely, your lonely season. And while you're doing so, you'll be amazed at what you experience, and what you realize that I was killing myself for this, and I get it when I least expected it, and it's something that has been on my heart because I have several friends who are in the position I was in and that would like to be in the position I am in, and that's fine, but there's not, but be not covetous, do not covet, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're sitting there and you're whining, why am I not? Why not me? Don't do that. I know it's easier said than done, but don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have and what you can give, who you can help make, how you can make someone's life better. How can I be a better me than I was today? And when you pray or you write down, and whatever it is that you believe in that will grant you the desires of your heart, write down what you want, pray about it. You understand? And most of all, while you're there, in your lonely season, or your period of loneliness, or when busy trying to fulfill society norm, make sure that you're making yourself fulfilled for what you want. Make your norm, not being pressured into doing something that you don't really want to do, but doing something that you really want to do. I traveled a lot before I got married. I enjoyed different cultures. I enjoyed living on my own. And if you don't enjoy living on your own, you're not going to enjoy living with someone. You understand? So my advice is enjoy, go out, do some volunteer work. As I said before, spend time with yourself, get more, you know, do introspect, self-introspect to see, what is it exactly that I want. Even now, when I have my counseling sessions, I had most recently, the counselor asked me, what do I see myself doing in 5 years? And I've been a teacher for most of my career, and I know deep down that's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So right now I'm trying to pursue something else, and it's okay. It's okay to start a new career in your 30s. It's okay to start a new career in your 60s. It's okay to start whenever. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to experience your dream. Some people find their true love in their 60s, and that's fine. So my advice to you, you're worth it, and you are someone's you're someone's dream, and nothing happens before the time. And just wait patiently, enjoy your life while you're waiting, and know that you're valuable. All right, this is my 2 pence, and I hope you enjoy. If you like this video, just comment below, share your thoughts, and please share with someone else. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.